The men of our generation don't know how to sleep anymore. They go to bed after having done nothing all day. They don't feel tired, but they're too lethargic to stay up for any longer. They bring up to bed with them a chocolate bar, YouTube. They start playing it, and once they finish the chocolate bar, they relapse. They watch porn. After that, they put Netflix back on and fall asleep to it. In fact, they've convinced themselves they can't sleep without having Netflix or YouTube playing. Then in the morning they wake up and sit in bed scrolling on their phone for 2 hours. But the men of our tribe are different. We train hard every single day, relentlessly pursuing our goals and working out. And so when it comes time to bed, we are so sleepy that we welcome our bed with open arms. We've eaten our last meal hours ago and won't eat again before bed. Our room is completely free from all technology. When we wake the next day, we rise instantly and jump into the icy cold of the shower because a man was not created to sit under his bed sheets, warm and comfortable. You need to improve your sleep, bro. Do you always feel lethargic, tired, fatigued? Do your eyes never focus? You can't just keep accepting this as the norm. We have forgotten how to sleep. What was once so obvious to us as children now seems completely foreign. We've overcomplicated it so much, but if you can sit through this video, if you can put it in full screen and watch the entire thing without distraction, you can learn how to harness the power of sleep again. You can learn how to get the competitive edge over your fellow man. I mean, the easiest way to fall asleep, and what most men have completely forgotten about, is to be tired. You need to be tired to fall asleep, because if you don't, what happens is you lie in bed and your mind races for hours. I mean, we've all had this feeling where we're just lying in bed and the hours are ticking by, and you look over at your clock and it's 5 in the fucking morning and you still don't feel like you've slept because your mind is just so restless. This isn't because you have some problem. This isn't because there's something going on deeply biological with you. It's because you're not tired. You can't expect yourself to go to sleep if you're not tired. And that's the first step and the most important part of learning how to sleep again. It's being tired. It's filling your day with relentless pursuit of your goals. It's waking up early to achieve those things. It's going to the gym and working hard. It's going on walks, being active. If you sit in a sedentary position all day, do absolutely nothing, there is no way that by the end of the night you'll be tired enough to sleep. And the other problem is stimulation. People, for some reason, have begun to use their bedtime as maybe the most stimulating part of their day, right? They'll go to bed with Instagram open, with TikTok, with YouTube. They'll fap in bed right before they sleep. I mean, here's the thing. I used to have a friend back in school who literally once told me that they can't fall asleep without fapping. Insane. We've reached this brainwashing, this point where we don't believe that any of these things have a harm on us. In fact, we believe they help us. But they're stimulants, right? When you sit there in bed all night long with Netflix on, with porn just having like relapsed, these things stimulate you so much. Like we talked about in one of those NoFap videos, ejaculating for pornography has as high of a dopamine spike as cocaine does. And you expect yourself to be able to sleep right afterwards. Another thing is this whole idea of having stuff playing. And I spoke to another one of my friends about this, and he basically told me that he can't sleep without YouTube or Netflix on in bed with him. Because his mind races, because he needs something else to focus on, because it helps him sleep. But it doesn't. As I just said, your mind races because you're not tired enough to go to bed, because you fill yourself with caffeine, with stimulants, with porn, with TV right before bed. The blue light that your screen produces, and you've heard this so many times before but ignored it. The blue light that your screen produces makes your brain think it's daytime. When your brain thinks it's daytime, there's no way you can sleep. And you can try this right as a little experiment. Just a tiny thing you can do. Tomorrow, within about 2 or 3 hours of bedtime, watch TV, yeah? I'm not asking for the biggest change in the world, but wear sunglasses while you do it and see how much better you sleep. That's the thing, is we're so susceptible to these stimulants, to this blue light right before we go to sleep, and then we get surprised that we can't sleep. I mean, you need to be disciplined here. There is absolutely no excuse to still charging your phone in your room, to having your laptop in there. You can't honestly tell me that you're on self-improvement if you can't make the easiest step in the world and literally just charge your phone and your laptop in the living room. So simple, yet none of you will do it. You need to be disciplined. There is no excuse. There is no excuse to be eating right before bed. There is definitely no excuse to be fapping. And you're going to cope and say, ooh, it helps me sleep. No, you've tricked yourself into believing that, but it does completely the opposite, I can assure you. You need to be disciplined because there is no excuse to be doing any of these things. All that should be inside of your bed, yourself, and a bottle of water. That is it. You need to stop doing these things now. Charge your phone outside of your room, charge your laptop outside of your room, buy a fucking alarm clock, and stop eating before 3 hours of your bedtime. These are such simple tips that will improve your sleep so much. And here's the other thing, right? People for some reason have forgotten the importance of sleep. People go through their days feeling tired, feeling lethargic, feeling like literal shit, and they've accepted that. They don't mind it anymore. If they changed the tiniest, most minute thing though, got a proper night of sleep, a proper 8 hours of deep rest, their whole lives would improve so much. In the long run, they would earn millions out of the extra focus, the extra hunger that they've created. Then the other thing is you need to get up when you wake up. You need to get up almost instantly. Because here's the thing. If you lie in bed for a couple of hours after you've woken up, number one, you're not going to be tired anymore, right? You wake up at maybe, 11 a.m. But you only actually get out of bed at 1 p.m. and then you get back in bed at 9 p.m. And only 8 hours have gone by? How do you expect yourself to sleep? But the other big issue of it is by laying in bed, by the first thing you do in the morning being to lie down and use your phone for an hour, you create a trend for the day. You tell yourself subconsciously that your day is going to be filled with passive lethargy. It's destroying you and it's destroying your day. You're a man. You're not created to lie in bed all day, to be comfortable, to have the duvet pulled up to your neck, to be warm. You're created to pursue your goals, to have a purpose in life and to give back to the world. And that's the easiest way to get up in the morning. It is to have a goal that you can pursue that can get you up. I mean, we made a video on it about how to pursue your goals, but do that. Bring your work back to the morning. Make your work the first thing you do every single day. And if it's work that you're passionate about, it becomes so easy to get out of bed. For the past, I don't know how long now, I've been waking up at 6 in the morning and doing this. For the past, who knows, I have done as much work as people do in an entire day before they even wake up. If you have purpose, if you have a goal to achieve, waking up isn't a hard thing anymore. If you can get up every day at a good time and get up and then actually wake up, it trains your brain to get up faster. It trains your brain to lose that fog. Have you ever been there in the morning for the first hour of your day just like, oh my God, not being able to think of anything, right? If you can get up out of bed, it trains your brain to wake up quickly and to lose that fog in the morning. So that's it. You need to actually be tired to sleep. You need to cut out all stimulation inside of your room. You need to stop sleeping with Netflix and YouTube playing throughout the night, waking up every fucking hour because the Netflix intro of the show you're watching has just started up again. You know what I mean? You need to stop doing these things. You need to start getting up out of bed when you actually wake up. That is how you sleep, and that is how you gain the competitive edge on so many men in this generation. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment if you enjoyed the video. They're right below the subscribe button. And yeah, join the Discord. It's a great place. It's a good community where you can find like-minded men like yourself, like me. You can talk to us, tell us about your self-improvement journey, tell us about your goals, your passions, the things that you're trying to pursue. And yeah, manifest excellence. See you in the next video. Bye.